I don't know why I look a bit, I'm on a new phone today, so I just uploaded that and I thought, oh, I look a little bit shiny today for some reason. Don't know what that's all about. But yeah, hi, welcome to Coffee and Card round 2, week 5. It's the last one, and next week we start the new one, and I'm going to go through that at the end. I'm going to talk about that at the end, but please say hi. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to, oh yeah, I've just logged me up on my computer, so I've got that in front of me. I've not really got a cuppa, I've just finished this one, so I'm going to watch Morning Maria. I can see the comments a little bit better, so I've got a little bit of a better setup now. So let me just, oh, excuse me, turn it around. Oh, you saw me on the laptop then. And let's get that set up. Okay, dokie. Here we go. Right, so, oh, this is loads better because now I can sit down and I can see my comments and I can see what you're seeing on the screen, but I've got it on mute, so that's really good. I've got all my stuff ready. So today we're going to make this card here. So shout out to Maria, who should be on holiday in Italy today, but instead she's here with us doing coffee and card. So we do have Paula might be on in a bit, who is Italian. So I'm not saying that's not going to make you feel any better, but she can empathise that you would have been in her lovely birth home. Okie doke. So I'm just rambling on now anyway. So I really like that I can see the screen actually now. This is, I don't know why I didn't do that before. So we're going to do this card, and as usual you can change up the sentiment if you want, and this one opens like this. So it is a 10-fold one, but instead of it being like that, we're going to open like that. Now I'm hoping I did cut the cards like that, because when I opened this pack I thought, oh, I didn't realise, I've opened them, I've done it wrong. So you're doing it like a 10-fold. I did think that. I've cut them for you to do like that. I wondered that. So I originally designed it like this, but unfortunately, we're going to do it like this. So we are going to do it like a 10-fold. Do you know, I did think, I can't remember doing it like that. But anyway, so never mind. I need to get my papers out. But let's just get all the bits. There's lots of bits with this one today. And I'm going to get all those out. You've got lots of bits and bobs, and I've not got any gems. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Right, let me just get my papers, because I've not prepped that. Right, okie doke. So it's this one we're going to use, but on the back it's this one. Oops, not that. All right, so it's that one on the back. And if we get our trimmer, I thought I was really organised today, but I've obviously done the card wrong. Hi, Paula. Please say hi to Maria. She should be on holiday in Italy today, well, for the next 2 weeks, but she's crafting with us instead, so it's all good. Right, we are going to cut this paper, and we're going to cut it 9.5 by 13.8, and look what I can do now, because I've got my laptop. I can type in here 9.5 by 13.8. Boom, and I can leave a comment. How cool is that? I even got dressed up for you today. I've put a shirt on. I feel quite smart. This is what I normally wear when I'm at the theatre, working at the theatre. It's one of my tops that I wear. So I thought, oh, I'll put a little shirt on. It's sort of like one of the new in colours. So we've got that. That's 9.5 by 13.8, and that's going to sit on our old olive card base like that. And you can actually glue that on now. Craig's playing piano. he's practicing a song that he's going to record for a video. I think it's what's it called? I think he's practicing Somewhere Only We Know by Keane. I think it was that John Lewis advert, wasn't it, a while back? So he's been practicing that this morning because he likes to play that at weddings. Okay, so that's going to sit glue on there. You can actually glue that onto your card base. I can't believe I've cut it wrong. Never mind. I'm human. Julie strikes again. I've just finished cutting all the cards for the next round. But I'll go through that at the end. Show you. Oh, can you hear him playing piano? Leave me a comment if you can hear. Might not be able to because it's upstairs. One day should maybe have him playing in the background here. Right, so I've glued that on there and you can set that to one side. Now, I did cut 21 of it, well 22 because I did one for me, of these out, and they are very intricate, so I tried to get as many of the small bits out as possible without spending hours doing it. So you may need to spend time popping out those little. I just did mine before I came on here, and that's gonna sit on there like that. There's no ribbon to tie today, and I'm going to show you a cool little technique. We need our scissors today, so I'm going to slow down. So I'm starting doing YouTube Lives on a Thursday night. This week I've got one that's like an online workshop for people in the UK. So if you're not local, or if you are local even and you didn't come to my virtual launch on Saturday, then I'm doing a virtual workshop, and I've created a code just for the workshop, and you can order products from the new catalogue. I'm going to go through everything and earn a share of the freebies. Hi Fiona, good morning. You can earn a share of the freebies. So you've got 4 daisies. You also should have 2 of these. Now because of how they come in the pack, you may have smaller ones. Just to be cost effective, I had to share them out. So we are going to stamp. Now this is quite tricky with the stamping today. You don't have to do, as always, I know you're going to do different things. Just because I wanted to make sure I've used most of the stamps. I've used So Grateful. So I've stamped I'm so grateful for all your help, and I think that's probably really appropriate for people at the minute. I know people are helping neighbours out and family and things like that, and friends. So I thought that was a really nice one to do, but it's a bit of a task getting that in there. And if I go, you've only got one, so there's no room for error. And if I go wrong, then I'm like you, I've gone wrong. So I'm going to do this in the middle. It's alright, I have a line across mine. I think I've got a hair on it. Okay, and then I'm going to do I'm, and I'm just going to fit the I'm in that top corner, like that. I'm so grateful. I'm going to send this, actually, to my friend Wendy, who is oh, you see my hair there. Well, this is quite appropriate. My friend Wendy is also my hairdresser. And I don't know about you, but, we're having to cope with lots of things in this lockdown, or lack of things. And one thing that was getting to me was my hair. I'm not a person who's forever going to the beauty places and stuff like that, but I do have my hair coloured every month because my greys are like mega. And it was getting to me. It was the greys, Craig wasn't bothered, but it was just getting to me. So she made me a little kit up to do my hair at home in a little box, and instructions and everything. So I did it myself, and so I'm going to send it'll be ready to do again in 2 weeks. Well, probably a week and a half. I'm going to send this card to Wendy. Okay, so I've just stuck that on, and then I'm going to stick this on with foam pads, dimensionals. Oh, I think we're all busy crafting. There's not many comments this morning. So yeah, I hope you can tune in on Thursday nights. I'm starting to do that every Thursday now. I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel. I did a YouTube live on Sunday, and it got loads of views. And I realised that because it's later in the day, there's people in America sort of tuning in. So that, put that on. There's quite a nice size border there, like that. Okay. Now we've got that there done. How long have we been going so far? I've got 13 watching. So we've been going only 11 minutes so far. We're cracking through this one. Right. So did a little trick here. You should have 5 of these leaves. Now these are from, let me reach over and find it. Oh heck, it's not in there. Oh, it's there. These are from the Tulip Punch, okay? It's a bit of a cheat. I've got a comment on my WhatsApp, but I can't see it. Yeah, it's a bit of a cheat, okay, that I'm doing. Okay. And, oh yeah, yeah, the hair was doing my head in. So I'm going to create some petals, and it's not easy, and I'm trying to remember how to do it, but this big curve, yeah, is what I'm going to use. I'm not going to cut any up from here. So you want the big curve, if that makes sense. Can you see that? This big wide curve to the left, and then I'm going to cut from here, and I'm going to cut into a point like that. So let me put them all the right way, and that might help. This is just me finding ways of utilising things to make other things, all right? So it doesn't matter if they're not symmetrical, because heck, is every leaf in the garden isn't, and it doesn't matter when you cut them if they're not all the same either, because again, every leaf in the garden, look at that, you see they're both different. Can you hear the piano now? Oh, lovely music, Craig. It's really nice, isn't it, Fiona? I'll tell him you said that. I think you're one of his #1 fans. Well, I'm his #1 fan, of course. Oh gosh, it's like we're being serenaded this morning. Oh. Oh, it is lovely, isn't it? Got our own cocktail pianist. I think it's probably just loud enough as well, just the right #2 fan. I'll let you have that one. Well, that's probably his mum, but we could go on forever, couldn't we? I'm trying to get his mum into doing a bit of crafting, but I took her a kit round, but I think she's too scared to do it. Dropped her a kit off. Right, now all I've done with these now is I've folded them. Now if you have a bone folder, they are quite small, or like a thin ruler, you could, I've not done this, you could try this, but you could just do a line, yeah, like that, down the middle, and fold them to make a little leaf, yeah? Look at that, beautiful. Looks quite realistic. Very relaxing, thanks Anne. I'll make sure I feed back. So I'm just doing it with my bone folder. Can you see it? It almost makes it little veins in it. I'll just show you there. It was Ross's 21st last week, and he's never played a musical instrument really, but he fancies learning piano too, so I bought him a keyboard for his 21st, Andy sent me a video of him having a go yesterday. It was great. So, well, yeah, we had a socially distanced gathering. Oh, thanks, CJ. We had a socially distanced gathering on Friday in my mum and dad's garden, but it didn't quite work out how we'd planned because the weather was horrible. So it ended up with my mum and dad in their conservatory, Ross and Evan in the shed in their garden, and me under a parasol in between the two. Okay, so I've got my leaves here. I hope you like that little trick. If you've got that punch, then you can use it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the bone folder. A lot of people don't own these, and they're really handy. I'm just curled the leaves up there, the petals, not leaves. So this is the medium daisy punch, which does go nice with this suite. You don't need to have the stamps. You can use the punch. We used it on the week 1 card, didn't we? If you can remember back that far. I know some of you have given your cards away. Let me just scroll down for comments. Oh, we're all right. I love that I can do comment now and tell you the paper size. Okay, so I've got my 4 daisies, and this is how I do these. I'm going to put a blob of glue in the middle of one and take the other one without any glue onto that one, and then you have to off center them because we're putting one on top of the other because they're not full enough if not. Okay, so we're doing that. So whenever I'm doing anything like this, I always take the bit that's not got the glue onto the other bit, and then you're unlikely to get glue on your fingers. I did put something on my Facebook this morning on my personal because actually I think it's come off now. Oh no, it's still there, but my fingers and hands were absolutely covered in green. If anybody's seen Wicked, I looked like I was trying to be Elphaba from Wicked. So what I'm going to do with those is they are going to sit up on my card there and there. But first what I want to do is position how my leaves. So I've got 2 here. I'm going to have 2 like that. Okay, and then over here I'm going to have a 3, just so it looks a bit different, like that. So what I do is whenever I'm doing anything like this, is I like to position stuff first. Why am I wonky? I keep straightening up. It's annoying that it doesn't look straight on the screen. Is that me being a bit OCD? Let me just straighten it out. Right, okay. So I position those first, and then I remove them, and then glue them down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on one end and feed it into where I want it. Take the end of my scissors and push it in with my scissors, like that. So, just move them both. Okay, and then I'm going to glue my daisy down. Alright, and then this one's moved again, so I hope you like the little trick with the tulip, if you've got that one. I'm sure there's going to be lots of variations today, which is great. I love it when I'm just gonna, that needs to go in a bit more. I think great thing about the wet glue is you can just adjust a little bit once you've, there we go. Oops. Oh man, I'm moving everything. I think you can do better than me today. We're all quiet now, we must be crafting again. There we go, so that's going to sit over there like that. Alright. And I'm going to, I think I've got some gems, but I think they're under my desk, so let me just have a look. A little rummage. I've found 2 little mini ones, so we use the mini ones, smaller ones. There we go. So again, whenever I'm using anything like this, we have got that tool, which I always forget to use. And I've forgotten what it's called, the pick or something. But I get them off with my scissors, the end of my scissors, and I pop them on like that, rather than trying to pick them off with your hand. So there is the card, today's card, this week's card. How long has that been? 21 minutes. Hi, Kay. Love the piano in the background. Thank you. I do too. So there is the card, and that's the last one of the current round. So if you've got plenty, I'm sure you've got plenty of paper left, so you can create away with paper and use some scraps and make some backgrounds and make them into other cards. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about the next coffee and card, because the stamp ink pads are all here. Well done, Team Julie and Craig. Yeah, well, should we take requests next week? The ink pads are all here. I ordered those last week, or before last week, because I knew, you know, they weren't in the new catalogue, so they're all here. The stamp sets are due today, and the most hilarious thing is that stamp set that we're using was a top seller last week in the UK, which I had to laugh because we're using it for coffee and card. So let me just show you this, which is funny. It's not funny, but you might be interested in it anyway. Hang on. This is my organisation, if you can see it. So this is coffee and card. So I've got week 1's card already there. These are all ready. The kits are ready to go in the post. And I'll be starting posting those out today. I've got the papers ready there at the back. And yeah, it's all in a box ready to go next week. So hopefully we'll be fine for next Tuesday as usual. And I'm now thinking about you know, after that one. So I've got a couple of ideas for the next project that will start after this one finishes. So the next one, so it'll be mid-July that the next one starts. And then I think from August we could be looking at doing a Christmas ones, which would be very handy. So just to show you a couple of things that came yesterday. I got my new InColour ink pads. They all came yesterday. So I haven't opened them yet. So I'm looking forward to having a go with them. And I made these on my Facebook, not Facebook, I keep saying Facebook, on my YouTube live. So I made those, and then these were cards that have gone out with my customer thank yous this month. And I did use Versamark on this. I've not used the ink pad colour because I didn't have it. So they are stamped with Versamark, and I'm sure it reminds me of like a damask pattern, like a velvety damask pattern. And these are just some other ones that I made, all with the Lovely You bundle. So any more updates, parcel in the post. Ordered the stuff for those. Ribbon share's been ordered. Paper share's been ordered, and I've still got a space left on paper share. I think I might have one space left on ribbon share too. And that's about it. I've got a lot to do this week. I've got a lot of cutting and packs. Oh, actually, I have got another card. Summer Sizzler Day. This is a little card that is one of my prototypes. It might not necessarily be one that we're definitely making, but I've made this with the items for Summer Sizzler. So it's got little so I've had to go with the little jars. So that's that. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Kay. I'm going to feed back all your lovely comments about his music. It'll mean a lot to him. So thank you for joining me with this round of coffee and card. If you're not joining with the next one, doesn't matter, feel free to watch the videos. Maybe it might inspire you. And certainly join the one, the fourth round, hopefully. As I said last week, whatever happens with my studio, whenever I go back, the coffee and card will be carrying on online without a doubt. Might not be Tuesday, might have to look at a different time, or it could be Tuesday afternoon, we'll see. But it will definitely be carrying on, because it's been one of the best things that I've done in my business, probably ever, since, not just since lockdown, but one of the best things I've done. It's been really good, and I've really enjoyed doing it. Thank you for commenting, and thank you. I feel like I'm always crafting with friends every Tuesday, and I never get stressed over it. I wake up like giddy for Tuesday mornings. So I really appreciate your support. I appreciate your custom, and I appreciate when you share your cards with me after. It's really lovely that my phone starts beeping and emails start coming through. So it's nearly 11, time for a cuppa, and I'm going to carry on crafting, and hopefully that parcel with all those stamp sets will be here very soon. So watch your letterboxes, and I'll see you soon. Take care.